I'm Chandana Khan, other dignitaries from the AP Tourism Department and other tourism departments from various states and delegates from abroad. I'm very happy that I'm here. The only thing that worries me is that we have very seasoned and experienced panel members here, and I'm just a businessman. But if you see this title tagline, Unleashing the Business Potential of Tourism in Andhra Pradesh. They could have written Unleashing the Potential of Tourism in Andhra Pradesh, but they put business tourism. As one of our past CMs used to say, all the isms are over, only tourism is left now to conquer. So hopefully Andhra Pradesh or the two states that we have now will work on tourism. And as businessman, I see a great opportunity because the tourism sector has not been fully exploited in Andhra Pradesh. As Kannan Saab was saying, Tamil Nadu is a great example where they were able to exploit the tourism for the benefit of the common man greatly. And as a businessman, I see this opportunity. So in one of, when I was a past chairman of CII, there was this ambassador who was working in Brazil. He narrated a story to us, sir. So a group of Indian businessmen went to Brazil to look for opportunities. Businessmen always look for opportunities, right? So we grab it when there is an opportunity. And this, after all the meetings were over like this, in the evening, the ambassador took them to see the Copacabana beach. You all know about Copacabana beach, right? So everybody was enjoying what they were seeing there except one man. So ambassador asked, why, Mr. So-and-so, why are you not enjoying what you are seeing here? He says, sir, I'm in the garment industry and I don't see any opportunity here. So we always look for opportunities. I have traveled on my business about 60 countries, more than 60 countries, and whenever I go to on business, most of my business takes me to China, Europe or America. So, but I make it a point to go and visit other countries. Basically, what I realized is, you see, when you see these countries, small countries, you feel very bad why tourists are not coming to, inbound tourists are not coming to India. Because these countries, I'll give you a few examples. Also, when you see these tourist spots, you also gain knowledge. For example, I was just remembering Kannan Saab was mentioning about the Coromandel coast. I went to, as soon as Cambodia opened, you know how pathetic Cambodia is economically. But when they opened up, there were only two hotels there at Angkor Wat. I didn't, Siam Reap, I didn't go to Phnom Penh. And in Siam Reap, they took us around, there's this $60 package, you can visit all the temples, Hindu temples. They have the largest Hindu temple in the world there. And when I was seeing all this, I used to read in the book and this country opened up and I go there, absolutely no infrastructure, but still the people are so good, you feel like going back. And that is what has happened to me. And then you suddenly realize, oh, all this has been developed by my people. If you go into the history, from the Coromandel coast, the traders used to go there during trade winds. And when you go there, you keep studying the books and all that. And these trade winds used to take you there, maybe it takes 2 months, 3 months in those old ships, in those days. And then they used to stay back there till the trade winds allow them to travel back. So these 6 months, 7 months, they had a family there. They established families there. They had, subsequently when they went there and saw the children are born and these children are being brought up in a tribal way and all that. So they thought this is not correct for their children to be brought up. So they took some priests and the culture. So subsequently you have in Indonesia, Bali, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, everywhere, Laos, you see a lot of Indian culture dominating. So you feel very proud when you see this and you feel very energized when you come back. So tourism is not just for entertainment. Of course, people go for happy ending, massages and all that in some places, but that is fine. India doesn't provide all that. but India provides excellent things, India provides many things. I just want to narrate one more thing, I went to Israel. There's war going on in one place, but they provide Dead Sea tourism. They provide kibbutz tourism. And when you go to kibbutz, you feel so, happy that with very minimum facilities, they are able to live very happily. Why can't we? They don't waste anything. There'll be only one TV or two TVs for the community, and the children are all studying in one school. Somebody in the kibbutz will help the children get educated, and they do farming, and collectively they do everything. Why can't we do like that? You feel like that. And these things help you in building your business. I have gone to mountain gorillas in Uganda. Uganda, you know how the facilities are, right? The infrastructure is nothing compared to what we have in India. And the people are still coming up, from the Idi Amin time and all that. But today, if you see, they have such systematic way of taking these set of tourists. They have this set number. They don't allow too many people to go to mountain gorillas, because these are near extinct species. I think about 60 or 120 are still there, surviving in these mountains. I think it's called Bivindi Impenetrable Mountains or something like that. So when you go there, again you feel so bad. India is not able to, India provides cultural tourism, religious tourism, historical tourism, social tourism, healthcare tourism, adventure tourism, natural tourism. So many things India has. Especially when you go out and travel and see all these things, for very small things they are able to provide facilities in such a way that large number of tourists come there. Machu Picchu, for example. What is that place? It's not even like our Golconda actually. But they made it so attractive. And lakhs of people go there every year. And so much income it comes. And one more thing I realized is, sir, you were saying about the badge and all that. But if you see, Indian culture is so good for tourism. We are actually very good to our, guests. We treat guests as our gods. But that is only limited to our house. I don't understand this dual sort of personality that we have. In the house, when some guest comes, we treat him like a god, him or her like a god. We take care of this person who comes to our house. But outside, we ill-treat the tourists. We don't treat them well. So this is not the way. It should come from the taxi wallas up to the tour operators. Everybody should understand that these people have come to see our culture. They are providing us foreign exchange, so on and so forth. We have to understand whether he uses our taxi or not. The taxi wala has to understand. So what you said is right, sir. Badges won't help. It's actually the culture. If you remember what you are doing in the house, all of us, that's enough for us to bring in all the tourists. We ourselves can be greatest ambassadors. And when you go out and see these countries, you feel very bad. Small countries without any infrastructure, very poor countries are able to provide and encourage tourists. And we are not able to do it with all the culture that we have. The world comes here in spite of all the difficulties that we provide for a tourist. Still they all come here to this country. Lakhs of them want to come here, more and more. We have young tourists, old tourists, middle-aged tourists, health tourists. So many people want to come here, but unfortunately we are not providing the ecosystem. I think the younger generation who are sitting around there, you guys should understand that you need not go to a school and learn about hospitality. In your house, whatever your mother does, if you follow, that's enough for you to become the greatest, ambassador and the greatest person to invite people into our country. I feel that there is a, the tipping point is required in our tourism industry, along with the government support. If people also have that little cultural change, inside and outside should not be different. In the house, whatever you behave, if you behave outside also the same way, and I think we will have a great tourist business opportunities. I think that's the way we have to build our business. With these few words, I would like to thank the organizers for allowing me to say a few words here and come and stand before you. Thank you very much.